Hey guys, it's Jack, the Obsessed Movie Man, and I'm doing another channel update and tell you about the state of things on the channel. I haven't posted a review for a few weeks now. The last one was for Predator 2, and I'm simultaneously working on two reviews right now. Enter the Dragon and The Rocketeer, which have teased twice. Once a long time ago for a Christmas episode, and a second time for during the Marvel week I did years ago. And it is coming, but the Rocketeer review is actually going to be a crossover episode with Tag Movie Reviews, Tori, and 7 out of 10 reviews, Brandon. We watched the Rocketeer via the ways of the internet and web cameras and all that jazz. We watch it because the quarantine and all the stuff going on with the coronavirus. And I just finished Enter the Dragon yesterday, but I'm going to be doing some research because I really want to talk more about the making of the film. Like I said, I love going behind the scenes and seeing how films are made. And Enter the Dragon, this is the first Bruce Lee film I've seen, and so I want to pay respect to the man and make sure I get this review right, because this is like a completely different type of genre for me to tackle, and I want to know what I'm talking about. But that's the next review that's coming out, Enter the Dragon, and hopefully after that it's going to be the review for The Rocketeer. Now the TV recap, I am going to continue doing the Clone Wars TV recaps, and I've noticed that it's a lot easier to edit the TV recaps with just the one picture. I used, for the Knight Rider TV recaps, which I will continue to do, it was always more time consuming because I would have to watch the episode twice and try and get either images I could find on the internet or screenshot the moments I'm talking about. So I think for the TV recap for Knight Rider, I'm going to keep just the one picture, just as I'm doing for the Clone Wars TV recap. Unless there's like an exception I really need, like an image I really need to have a picture for, it'll make things a little bit easier on my end, because I'm also busy working on other things, such as the Son of the Mask review, which, for those who don't know, my 50th episode was Son of the Mask, and it was taken down by New Line Cinema, so I'm going to try re-uploading it with drawings instead of using their images. And we'll see how that works, if it'll take it down or not. And I've been working many years now on a Star Wars trailer. On the trailer, a Star Wars documentary about the fan base itself and how it perceives the original series. It's not just about the films, people, about the video games. It's also to be about the costumes, although I haven't been able to find anyone willing to do an interview for cosplay yet. And video games, just all and I was gonna call it Star Wars: The Fandom Menace, but it came to my attention that someone had already made a project called Star Wars: The Fandom Menace, so I'm not gonna be taking that title. But that's where that is, because I did release the trailer a few months ago. For Critical and Cynical, that's going to be on hold again. The main reason for that is the coronavirus. We're all kind of in quarantine. Hopefully we'll get one out as soon as possible. There's also the problem with scheduling, because it's been even before all of this happened, scheduling for a Critical and Cynical has been difficult. Tori and Brandon both work along with me. I don't just sit here and watch movies all day, although I'd like to. It's hard to get everyone locked in, even if it's just going to be me and either Tori or Brandon separately. It's difficult because you have to keep the schedule working for everyone. So, but for now, with the coronavirus, TV recap is on hold. I think Tori's going to still do Gee Thanks Disney through the web cameras. I trust him with all that. If Tori does an update, you can check on his channel. I actually do have some information on Tales from the Horror Vault. I showed it to a friend who suggested maybe either making it a regular show also, or at least doing 2 a year instead of just on Halloween. So I'm thinking of possibly bringing in Tales from the Horror Vault for at least 2 episodes a year. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below. I mean, where else are they? The comments are always below, but you know what I mean. I'm even looking into a new costume, possibly revamping the whole look of the show, but I haven't decided on if I'm going to do that or not. I do want to get a different costume for Count Vigostein, though. And like I said, I've been doing some film projects. A lot of them are fan films. I released a trailer for one, which I did. I was going to do a Batman short film that I wrote called The Penguin. I released a trailer. It's not finished filming. Again, we were going to film, but the coronavirus has put it on hold. But there's 2 scenes in this. It's like just one scene and another scene. That's it. But it's supposed to be like Batman's first encounter with the Penguin, but also gives an idea of who this version of the Penguin is. And that's been put on hold, so I have to wait for the coronavirus to end so I can continue filming that. Another one I want to do, this will probably be in the summer, is a Harley and Ivy team up kind of thing. It's based off of the first appearance of Harley Quinn in the comics, and it's also based off the first time Harley and Ivy met in the animated series. So it's a combination of those two. We're planning on doing an adaptation of the Batman animated series episode, If You're So Smart, Why Aren't You Rich?, which is Riddler's introduction. And during the summer, I want to work on another film that I adapted from an Edgar Allan Poe story called Mask of the Red Death. This is something I've wanted to do since college now, and it's kind of fitting, again, because of the coronavirus. It's similar concept, but I'm trying to add a little different spin on it, where it's less about the plague and more about the idea of wearing a mask, both in a metaphorical and literal state. But that's all that I have for channel updates. I'm gonna get back to working as soon as possible. The main thing is I am gonna probably take a little bit of a break because I don't want to go much into behind the scenes, but I'm just really exhausted and dealing with a lot, mostly because of the stuff going on with the coronavirus. But I am gonna get back to working. I am gonna because I know that there are a lot of the Ahsoka episodes are out now for Clone Wars, and I'll get to that ASAP. And I'm also gonna start doing more research for the behind the scenes of Enter the Dragon. So I just want to let you all know where things are. Thanks. I hope you're all staying safe. Remember, 6 feet distance. Try and stay indoors. Don't spread. And I'll see you guys later. Take care.